So first of all, welcome to today's lesson. And my name is Marcel. I'm not alone here. I'm joined by my cat, as you just saw before. And I'm also joined by Shawn. He's up here. He's here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. And today we're going for 1.5 hours of yoga. If you'd like to join in, feel free. If you just want to join in for the half of it, you can do so. If you want to join in for the full time, you can do so. I'm so glad you're here. And we're starting right off. We're coming first of all to a great sit. Make sure you sit up on something, maybe up on some books, or maybe up on a sitting pillow. And from there, oh, she's back in the box. And from there, sit up straighter from the sitting bones up to the top of the head. Get long, long, long. And breathe in deep to the belly first. And then into the chest. And release. Go again. And release. Breathing in deep. And releasing again. Really deep. Feel like there's something attached on your head, a rope attached on your head that is pulling you up. Want to get long from the perineum, that's between the after and the genitals. You want to get long from there up to your head. Great. Breathing in one more time, as deep as you can. And then leaning a little bit to the right. Just leaning however you like right now, leaning to the right. Maybe extending the arm over the head. Just feeling how your body feels and leaning a little bit to the right and to the left. Making the movement slow, making the movement conscious. Good. Good. Come back to the middle and let's rotate a little bit around. With your chest, your belly, to the front, to the back. Just how it feels good to you. Move in a way that feels good to you right now. And then bring your hands, your palms on your thighs and move the palms forward and backward on your thighs. And connect with the feeling on your skin. With the palms moving on the skin, forward and backward. Forward and backward, and feel the warmth. Bring the shoulders forward and backward. Forward, upward, then backward a lot and down. Again, forward, upward, backward and down. Should feel great to you. And then release this again. Release the head forward. And round a little bit your back and then come up. Right. And from here, let's come slowly, slowly into all fours. Make your transition slow. Feel good about your transition. Transitioning is so much in yoga, right? Of course, if you have a pet around, you can give your pet quickly a little bit of a pet. And then shift your shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and then start arcing from the lower spine upward, vertebra by vertebra up, breathing in deep, rounding down from the top of the head down. Then arcing up again from the lower spine up. Rounding down from the top of the head down. And arcing up again. By doing this, feel how your whole spine is getting activated. Feel how your body feels today. Coming up again, arcing up. Rounding down. And release back. Bring your knees to the sides. This is child's pose. Big toes together. And then reach forward, shoulders away from the ears. And just relax there for a little. Breathing in deep. And come up again. Come back into a table position. And from there, let's go a little bit deeper with the with the spine. And by doing, there's one way to do it, bring the elbow down to where the wrist was, and then arcing up, looking upward, and rounding down. Keeping your right arm strong, straight all the time, then arcing up again from the lower spine up. Rounding down from the top of the head down. And arcing up. At any point, if you have any questions or ideas or suggestions of what to do, please hit me up. And we can work on that right now. Then slowly change the side, bring the left hand up again, under the shoulder, then bring the right elbow down, grab onto your wrist, then start arcing up from the lower spine again, upward, and rounding down from the top of the head down. And maybe find some new things here. Keeping your left hand straight all the time, left arm straight all the time. Great. And today we're going to go a little bit slower, so please come and stand up in a way that feels good to you. So go slow and be mindful when standing up. Great. From here, come to a good position. Feel good. Just stand right now. You can just think about, if you know skiing, you can think about skiing down as a mountain, and you want to ski down straight, all the way down straight. So bring your feet approximately where they would be when you would ski a mountain down straight. Other than that, you can also just take a jump, and if you don't know skiing, and wherever you land, you stand. Then from there, bring your hands forward, fingers are vertical. Then make fists and go up and down with your wrists. Bring some juice to your wrists. See how the left arm feels, the right arm feels. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, shake your wrists a little. Shake your arms, your shoulders. Bring them up again. At this time again, thumb far away, then thumb in, thumb far away, thumb in, thumb away, and thumb in. See how the rest of your hands are moving when you're doing this. Connect to this, how the rest of the arms are moving, the rest of the hand is moving, the fingers are moving. Go in and far away. 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake your wrists, fingers. Good. From here, bring one thumb up, bring it to the outside. Grab on with your left hand on the thumb and push out of the thumb mount. A lot of your fingers are pointing down, pushing out from the shoulder socket a lot, fingers down, breathing in deep. And release. Shake your arms, shake your shoulders, bring another thumb up to the outside. Grab on with your right hand, pushing out. Breathing in deep. Shaking your wrists, shaking your fingers. Good. And then bring the hands up. Hands up. Claw your hands a little, so we're in clawed position like a cat, and then draw the fingers together, make fists, and claw again. Just giving our fingers a little bit of a break, a rest. Don't go overboard, like go 50% of the intensity. You don't need to go 100% right now. Make it so it feels good to you. So clawing, releasing, clawing, releasing, clawing, releasing. Shake your wrists. A lot. Good. And from there, come up again with your hands. And bring them together. Push into the mounts of the fingers. These are the mounts of the fingers. Push them together, and then push the fingers together and claw them a little bit. Then pushing in to the mounts of the fingers. Push together and release. Pushing together and release. And again together. Release. Together. You really want to feel a connection of the mounts of the fingers, all the mounts of the fingers pushing together and releasing. This is a warm-up, especially for all the poses that we're doing upside down, where we have the hands on the floor. We want to do that. Okay, release, shake your wrists a little bit. And here's a little secret. So you bring the hands together, push into the mounts of the fingers, clawing the fingers a little. And when you lift them up to a light source, you should see a little hole from when you look from the palms up to the fingers. This hole should really be as small as possible. Good. Yeah, try to find that hole and then release. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. If you have any questions about that, ask me at any point. Good. And from here, let's go a little bit further. Bring the hands again together, push into the mounts of the fingers, and then lift the fingers off. Yeah, and together. Fingers off and together. If you want to intensify, you can bring the elbows parallel and try to lift the fingers off there. Because there's the angle of the wrist is way harder, it gets way harder to lift the fingers off, right? Good. And release, shake your wrists, shake your fingers. And let's make some blinkers today. So bring your hands up again. Imagine there's a crowd of people, and there's a friend of you in the midst of it, and we want to get his attention or her attention, and we bring the fingers together and apart quickly as you can, This is blinkers. This, of course, will get his attention if you're doing it fast enough. Go really fast, as fast as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake your wrist. Shake your fingers. How does that feel? Great. Next thing we're doing is bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, and just rotate your wrists a little bit left and right. Go soft here, no need to go hard, no need to grab on really much. Just go really soft. Release the shoulders a lot, release the elbows, release the arms. And turn the side maybe in which you're rotating, right? And see how that feels. Next thing, shake your arms, bring one arm up, fix it in place, grab on with the other hand, and now let the right hand be moved, right arm be moved, and just the left hand moves the right arm. Exactly. And try to find some other place to go to. Maybe see if you can be relaxed. And then release, shake your arms, other side, left hand fixed, grab on with the right, move with the right hand. And the main part of the exercise comes now, so release your arms again, shake them a little. And now connect them together again, maybe the other thumb forward, if you like. And then really focus on moving the hands in the same amount of effort. The same amount of effort in a balanced way. So left hand moves as much as the right hand. Focus on the intensity of where you are moving. Compare it. Close your eyes maybe. And see if you can find a good rhythm that feels good to you. Look into yourself right now. How much of an intensity you're giving. Good. Then release, shake your wrists, shake your fingers. Great. Whew. Oh, next thing, one of my favorite exercises. So it's kind of like 4 exercises together slowly. They're kind of clumping together. We're warming up the hands in front of our body. The palms get a little bit warm. Just tiny a little bit so you feel the warmth. Good. Then bring the hands in front of your eyes together, just 5 millimeters away. Close your eyes. And feel the warmth emitting from the hands, from the palms. And then releasing your hands down. And next step is feel how the rain is coming down as you're drawing down your fingertips. Feel that this is rain. Release your arms. Good. Bring your arms by your sides up, a little bit over the shoulders. And breathe in. Palms are pointing forward right now. You imagine you want to hug somebody. So we want to get long from the feet to the top of the head. Get long, long, long. Breathing in deep. Next breath in, we get long from the shoulders out to the fingers. Good. Next breath in, we extend the fingers away from each other. Breathing in deep. And next breath in, we get long through all sides of the body. Now imagining that we want to hug the whole world. Long, long, long from the shoulders out, from the feet up to the head. And give yourself a big, big, big hug. Bring the arms like over the shoulders together. Great. And from there, push your right elbow just a little tiny bit up. Smile. And then release. And change the side. And again, pushing the elbow a little bit up. Breathing in deep. And releasing. Good. From here, bring the arms up, sideways, like a cactus position. And then bring the arms to the back. Shoulder blades come back onto the back together. You're holding this for 5. Then releasing. Good. And we go again. Come forward. Breathe in deep. And to the back. Shoulder blades together. Breathe in deep. And release. Good. To the back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Try to bring the shoulders back, but have the shoulders down. So relax the shoulders down first. Then bring the shoulders back one last time. Great job. And release. Shake your arms, your fingers. Jump a little bit out of the knees. Ease your head a lot. Great. Woo. Shake your wrists a lot. Shake your fingers. And then let's do something else. Get along from the hips to the shoulders. Bring the hands outside. And engage the belly and the chest a little bit. And lean to the right. Leaning to the right, your head is also engaged. Long. It's long with the spine. Good. And then release to the left. Come to the left. And your right leg is lifting automatically up. Then release to the right. Whoop. Great. And to the left. And to the right. Having an integrated body here. And next time to the right, we're holding it there. Holding to the right. And you can grab around the belly and feel how the left side is engaged and the right side is soft. Then release, go to the left. Holding it there and feel how the right side is engaged when you grab around the belly and the left side is soft. Come to the middle again. Good. And from here, we are breaking the integrity that we found in our body right now. So we're releasing the arms by our sides. Our arms are soft. No muscles are activated. We engage the thighs and the knees. And we shift from the belly button from the belly button to the left and to the right. That's my cat you're seeing. She's kind of like wandering around, checking things out. What's going? Why is she going there? So shifting to the left and to the right, keeping your knees and the thighs engaged, right and left. Okay. And from there, release your arms. Take a little break. Wow. What's up? She's 20 years old and she's kind of like all over the place. I'm not sure what's going on. How are you? And then just stand a little for a moment, close your eyes and feel. Yeah, no, not good. You're not feeling good. Hmm? And from here, open your eyes again and start jumping a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit fast. Jumping a little bit out of the knees, releasing your shoulders, releasing neck. Releasing the shoulders a lot. Maybe jumping also out of the heels. Maybe even leaving the floor if you like, with your feet. But then jumping a lot over the heels down. So really stepping down. And releasing your shoulders a lot, releasing the neck a lot. Great. And then come to a complete stop. Again, check with your body, how your body feels. Come to a good stance and shift yourself forward to your toes and see how far you can go. Come to a little limit. Try to release your arms a lot. Good. Then shift yourself to the right. And to the back. To the left. To the front. Going your time, your rhythm. If you're going a little bit faster, that's fine. But try to find the limit you can go to, right? The limit. Good. And then shift the sides, go into the circle in the other side. Circling in the other side. Then come back to your feet slowly. Now shifting the weight to the left and the right foot at the same time, keeping the weight balanced. So as much weight on the left side as you have on the right side. And shifting the weight to your toes, to the outside of the feet, to the thumb mount, the big toe mount, to the heel, and shifting all the weight balanced through the feet. Great. From there, really feel rooted down and knowing that in this place you have a lot of energy at the top of the body, right, to do actions that you love to do. And every time you're not that rooted, you don't have as much energy to move in the upper body. So you really want to be rooted down into the floor. Throughout the feet, right? Good. And from this rootedness, let's shift the weight slowly to the right leg. Lift off with the left leg. Lifting off the left leg, bringing it slowly to the lower leg. or then to the upper leg. But first of all, just finding a good stance on your right leg, right? That feels good. Shifting all the weight through the right leg right now. And from there to the lower leg, either the foot or to the upper leg. If you're having it up on the upper leg, you really want to engage the thigh a lot, engage the foot a lot, pushing in a lot, drawing the belly in and up, and get along from the foot up to the top of the head. Engage your butt cheeks, your psoas, the left leg. From there, draw the belly in and up, get long. And you want to have the left leg going to the outside, right? Get long. See how much wind is there in your leaves, in your tree branch. And then optional, you can bring the hands and kind of hug yourself and bring the thumbs together. Then lift the arms up again. Whoop. Find a good stable position. Bring your chin a little bit back, draw the belly in and up. And if you like, you can either close the eyes here, you can look up into the sky. If this still works, you can close the eyes up there and see if you can hold it for a little. Good. And kind of like fall out, or if you can hold it, then come slowly out again. Slowly out again. So bring the legs again. Standing a little bit over here so you can see me. Bring the legs again. Good, into position. Shift all the weight slowly to the left leg, throughout the toes, throughout the toe mount, big toe mount, the left edge, the heel. Then bring the right leg slowly to the lower leg or to the upper leg, as you decide. Then engage the glutes a lot, the butt cheeks. Point your knee out, draw the belly in and up. Good. From there, bring your arms up into the sky. Bring the belly in and up. Great. Optional, you can kind of give yourself a hug, but then just interlacing the thumbs, right? And then come up. Maybe do it in a way that feels strange to you. Whoop. If you fall out of it, laugh about it. Good. Draw the belly in and up, your chin a little bit back. And if you like, you can close the eyes here. You can look up into the sky. And then close the eyes and see if you can hold it. Shake your wrists, awesome job. Always laugh about it if you're falling out of it. Whew. Good. So, let's warm ourselves a little bit more up, as we are a little bit warm, but not really, as we have done a lot of wrists and action and shoulder action. Let's warm ourselves up a little bit more here. So come to the front of the mat. And today we're going to do just sun salutations, easy, nice. Breathe in deep, get long. Fold forward, breathing out. Lifting halfway, breathing in. Check with your lower spine here quickly that your vertebrae are not sticking out. If the vertebrae, the lower spine sticking out, come more up until you feel that that's good. And keep your hips over the heels as good as you can, so probably a lot of weight will be over the toes. Shift your hips down. Shift that hinge at the hips, come down, forward fold. Release your neck, release your head. And from here as well, keep your hips over the heels. Put your hands on the floor, you can bend your knees. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Claw the fingers here. Important, clawing the fingers here. Your index finger mount is pushing into the floor. Stepping back, hips into the sky, get long. From the fingers to the hips. Bend your knees. Chest a little bit up. And then come forward to plank position. And from plank position, either knees down or knees up, and come forward and down 90 degrees with the elbows. Then release the hips down. And think forward and up, pushing the feet and the knees into the ground. Thinking forward and up. Keeping your head as an extension of the spine. Maybe just go a little bit up so you feel a little back bend. Or then if you like to go deeper, you can think forward and up, pull yourself a little forward. The shoulders are onto the back, drawing the belly in and up and pushing yourself back, slowly downward facing dog, breathing in deep. Looking forward between the wrists and start walking forward as you're breathing out. Now again, forward fold, bring your hips over the heels, release your head down, neck down. Bending your knees and stand up with a straight back. Your arms into the sky. And bring your arms together in front of the heart. Great. So this was the first round. We did really slow. Let's go a little bit faster. Shake your wrists. Shake your shoulders. Check in with how your body feels, what your body needs. And breathe in deep, get long, fold forward, breathing in, lifting halfway, folding forward, placing your hands, stepping back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, coming forward and down as you're breathing out, 90 degrees with the elbows, and push the feet into the ground, knees into the ground. Think forward and up. Drawing the belly in and up. And shifting yourself back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, looking between the wrists and starting to walk in as you're breathing out. Forward fold. Breathing in, hips over heels. Release the neck, release the head. And then bend your knees and stand up with a straight back. Bring your hands up into the sky, breathing in deep. Draw the belly in and up, and slight back bend here. And forward fold. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out. Breathing in. As you're breathing out, come forward and down. 90 degrees with the elbows, and release your hips down. Think forward and up, breathing in. Breathing out, shifting yourself back to downward facing dog. Breathing in, looking between the wrists. As you're breathing out, start walking forward. Bending your knees. And standing up with a straight back. And you're on top, breathe in again, breathe in deep. Draw the belly in and up, slight back bend. Breathing out, forward fold, hips over heels, bend, bring the arms down, step back, downward facing dog, hips into the sky. Get long from the hips to the arms, bend your knees a little bit, then come forward and breathe out. Forward and up, belly in and up, and downward facing dog again, hips into the sky, breathing in. Look between the wrists, start walking forward. Bend your knees, stand up with a straight back. Your arms into the sky. And release here for a moment. Bring your arms in front of the heart together. Great job. Shake your arms, shake your feet. Ooh. We're a little bit warm, that's great, because now we can do other things. But let's quickly do some neck love here. So Bring the chin to the right shoulder here. Looking to the right, breathe in deep. Breathing out, chin to the left shoulder. Breathing in deep, use your breath as a tool here. And breathing out, chin to the right shoulder. And breathing out, change the side again, chin to the left. Go in your rhythm with your breath. Try to really breathe into the chest, first into the belly, then into the chest. No need to go fast. Good, last time. And then come back into the middle. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Release the shoulders down a lot. Release the head forward and change the side. Left ear to the left shoulder. Release the right shoulder down a lot. Chin a little bit back. And release the head forward. Change the side again. Breathing out. Right ear to the right shoulder. Breathing out, changing out the side. Left ear to the left. Go with your rhythm here, with your breath. Then optionally, as you're having the right ear or the right shoulder, engage your left hand and the left shoulder and draw a little bit down. To engage the stretch, to enlarge the stretch from the left ear to the left shoulder. And release, breathing out, changing the side. Same thing again, optional on the other side. Breathing in deep. And release your head forward and lift your head up. Great. Shake your shoulders a little, shake your fingers. Great job. And from here, let's go somewhere else. Let's do some side stretches right away, yeah. Bring the right leg to the left, behind of your front leg. Bend your front leg a lot. You can see, yeah, you can see. So the right leg is on its side right now, then drawing the belly in and up. Bring your hands together, left hand grabs to the right wrist, and shift your hips to the right. Get along from the right leg to the top of the right arm, drawing the belly in and up. Great. From there, release, changing the side. Left leg behind the right. Get along from the left leg to the left arm. Lean to the right. Lean to the left with the hips and leaning to the right with your fingers, kind of, with your arms. Draw the belly in and up. And release. Good. Shake your body, and we're going one more time. And we kind of then lean forward, keeping both our sides long. So bring the right leg to the back again. to the outer edge of the foot. Grab on with your left hand on the right wrist. Shift your hips to the right and lengthen to the left. Draw the belly in and up. And from there, shift your hips back. So push your bottom to the back and then lean forward and to the left. Getting both your sides long. Try to keep both your sides as long as possible and reach forward as far as you can. And then come up, changing the side. Awesome job. Left leg behind to the outer edge. Again, grab on with the right hand to the left leg. Left hand, left wrist, and shift to the left. Draw the belly in and up a lot. From there, shift your hips to the back a lot, and reach forward as far as you can. And keeping your lower spine not rounded, but hinging at the hips, right? And then come up again. Great. Shake your arms. Woo. Shake your shoulders. Shake your... Jump a little bit, jump a little bit. Side to side. Good. Do what feels good, right? Good. From here, let's do a YTWA. Then let's go for something else. I'm not really sure what else. Maybe pigeon pose. Maybe some more hip opening. We could do that, or we could also, need to think a little. I can do a little bit more extensive bridge pose. That would be good. Strengthening of our back. That's something we could do. Yeah, let's do that. But first, let's do some YTWA to strengthen our upper back a little bit. So bring your arms up into the sky. Shift your hips to the back, knees over the heels. Get long from the hips to the fingers. And then bring your hands to Y position. Y. Breathe in deep. And let's come to T position, arms to the sides, shoulders onto the back together. Shoulder blades onto the back together. Great. Get long from the hips to the head. Then come to W position, shoulder blades onto the back together. Arms to the back a little, breathe in deep. Great job, you're doing awesome. Then let's come to A, arms away from the back. Belly in and up. And come up, breathe in deep. Get long, long, long. And from there, sit back again, knees over heels. Get long from the hips to the hands. And then bring your arms to Y position. Let's come to T position, breathe in deep. Smile. Head is an extension of the spine. Don't forget, you don't want to look up like this. This makes it so much harder. Then into W position. Breathe in deep. Knees over heels, then come to A position, arms to the back. Shoulder blades somewhat together, get long from the hips to the head. And then slowly release, coming up. Woo. Arms up into the sky. Breathing in deep. One more deep breath. And we go one more time. Shift your hips to the back, knees over heels. Awesome job. And Y position. Doing this because we love ourselves. One more deep breath. And T position. One more deep breath. Long from the hips to the head. And W position. Also one more deep breath. Come on, keep on biting, awesome. Then A position. Arms away from the back, shoulders, plates on the back together. Breathing deep. And one more deep breath. And coming up again. Great job. Bring your arms up into the sky. Long, long, long. And bring your hands in front of the heart together. Release the arms. Hoi.
Hoi.
Du, ich bin gerade am Yoga unterrichten. Aurel. Ist gut?
Ja.
Ich bin gerade online am Yoga unterrichten. Okay, and from there we're going further to Bridge Pose. Bridge Pose? Weißt du, schauen wir Leute zu dort. Siehst du?
Hä?
Ich bin online am Yoga unterrichten.
Was bedeutet das, was du da machst?
Da tun andere Leute mit mir Yoga machen. Verstehst du?
Aber schau, wieso hast du das denn da? Der Computer dort. Und wieso sind mir dort Bilder drauf?
Weil, darf ich es dir nachher erklären?
Ja.
Ist gut.
Ja.
Kannst du wieder rausgehen? Okay, danke vielmals. Das Wuscheli ist eine Liebe, hä?
Ja.
Danke. Good. So that was my nephew. And from here, let's come forward and down. Phew. And push into the mounts of the fingers, claw the fingers a little bit. Stepping back. Downward facing dog. Come a little bit up. Shoulders up. Push your hips up into the sky. Bend your knees a little bit. Breathing in deep. Hips into the sky. And if you can, or if you know it, then turn the thighs inward and back, pushing the hips up into the sky. And releasing, slowly coming down. Whew, and coming to the back. Great job. Still have some time to go here. Coming onto the back. Whew. And from there, bring the hips closer to the heels. From there, bring the elbows next to the body into the floor. Fingers are pointing up into the sky. And then lift up from the hips up. Hips up, lower back up, upper back up. And move your shoulders kind of under the upper back, right? Under the chest. Then keep your knees together. Have an intention in the knees to keep them together and interlace the fingers and push into the arms. Bring the belly in and up. Breathing in deep and releasing. Great. Breathing in and deep into the belly, into the chest. And release. Slowly release your spine down to the floor. Completely. Good. How did that feel? We'll go again in one moment, but first let's do some floor twerking. Well, that's what one of my viewers called it. Yeah. It's also called knocking. So bring your elbows again next to the body into the floor. And lift your hips up 5 centimeters, just the hips up, and release down. And go again, up and down. And it should make a knocking sound as somebody would knock onto the floor. So it's going up and down, and engage the muscles as you're going up, and then release down, just releasing all the muscles. Great. Should feel really good in your lower spine. Should relax the lower spine a lot. So engage the muscles. I did it wrong. I did it with my feet. You can also use the feet to push yourself up. But you want to engage the muscles to push the hips up, the hip up. So not the feet, kind of like this with the feet, but engaging the muscles to draw your hips up. I just realized that I did it wrong this time. That was cool. And then, of course, I mean, it's a little bit with the feet, but you want to have the muscles engaged to do that. And release, breathe in deep, the belly into the chest. And feel how it feels right now. See if it felt good to you. And then bring your arms again to the sides, fingers up, and we lift again up, the lower spine slowly up, the upper spine up. And move your shoulders under the chest, kind of. Then grab your hands together, interlace them, and push them into the floor. Keep your knees together, somewhat together, so the knees want to come naturally outward, but we don't want this to happen, so we want to have the knees over the heels, as good as you can, breathing in deep. And with your eyes, you can look over the head, turning your head a little bit up, exactly. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And then slowly release your arms again, and slowly go down with each vertebra on its own. This is where the real practice comes in. We want to go down here as slow as we can. Great. Until we're down on the floor again. And from here we repeat also the second lesson, second exercise one more time, floor twerking one more time. Engage the hips up and down. Up and down, engaging the muscles and releasing. Especially the lower spine, engage the lower spine, the hips here. It should be like a knocking, right? So it can go a little bit slower or a little bit faster. And again, engage the muscles up and release them down. No muscles engage when you go down. And release completely. Even deep. Take some time. Give some air there. Extend your feet and draw in from the below the knee, drawing in. Then really rooting your left foot down, rooting your hips down and drawing in. And releasing. Other leg up. Drawing in with your other leg. Rooting the right leg down, rooting the hips down. Shoulders on the floor if you can. And bring the right leg up again, extend it up, rooting the left leg down and grabbing on to the below the knee. Bring your shoulders down, root your hips down a lot. From there, draw yourself a little bit back, draw your leg a little bit back. And then toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up, and toes down, foot down, toes up, foot up. 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 And draw in a little bit more if you can. Rooting the left leg still on the floor a lot. Good job. Should feel a hamstring stretch here. Breathing in deep. Slowly release. Try to release your arms and hold the leg where it is. And release it slowly down. Woo! Great. From there, bring the other leg up. And again, grab on. And draw in a little bit. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Your right leg on the floor, root it down, keep your hips on the floor, root them down, and put the toes up, then the toes down, and toes up, toes down. Grab below your knee onto the leg. And then from there, draw in a little bit more and breathe in deep. Keep your shoulders on the floor if you can. And then slowly release down. Shake your legs a little. Of course, you can hold it first where it was, your leg. But when you were up there, again, I forgot, draw in, rooting your hips and your feet down. And then holding it there with your muscles. And slowly releasing it down. Great. And then shake your legs a little. Shake your hips. And then extend your arms over the head, get long in the right side, from the right leg to the right arm, get long. Then left leg and left arm. And right leg and right arm again. Left leg and left arm. Right leg and right arm. And round again. Great. Good. Right leg and right arm. Left leg and left arm. And release. Breathing in deep. Good. Then bring your legs up, close to your bum. Bring your right leg up. And with the ankle over the knee, grab on with your hands through the hole created, kind of with the right hand. And with the right hand, or if you're doing it the other side, of course, with the hand that is going through the hole, push out a little bit with the elbow and draw in a little bit more. Breathing in deep, keep your shoulders on the floor if you can. Great. Breathing in deep. Releasing, changing the side. Left leg to the right knee. And again, drawing in. Shoulders on the floor, drawing in a lot. Pushing out with the left hand here. The left elbow. Breathing in deep. From there, release. Good. And then shift your knees to the right and to the left. Bring your arms to the sides. Shift your knees to the right. Slowly go to the left. Feel how it feels for your spine. And make sure your one knee is leading the way. Then the other knee is leading the way. Draws the other, so the one that is leading the way draws the other after it. Good. And come back into the middle. From here, shift your hips to a wall of your choice. Doing an inversion. I hope that feels good to you. So shifting your hips towards a wall, then bringing your legs up onto the wall. And from there, drawing the belly in and up. Yeah, belly in and up is not necessary, but just feel how your feet feel, how your body feels right now. If it's hurting you, please come out of it. If it feels good to you, awesome. If it doesn't feel good to you, then come out of it. If you like to go deeper, bring your elbows next to the body, push them into the floor, fingers are pointing up into the sky. Shift your hips into the sky, grab onto your hips, and extend your feet. And from there, we want to get long from the feet. Long from the feet to the top of your shoulders, your head, and you just want to look up into the sky here right now. So as the blood comes down into our body, it gets reoxygenated. This is the first thing that's happening. But also finding a good stability with your elbows, right? And looking just up into the sky. So especially if it's not that important here to not look left or right, but if you're going to the full position, you really want to just look up into the sky. So the full position would be off the wall and just looking up into the sky. But we're not doing the full position here right now. So just keep your legs on the wall. We just want to feel good. We want to reoxygenate our blood here. So breathe in deep and release. All the blood that was stuck in our toes, we want to reoxygenate it. Let's go for one more minute. Great job. You can do it. Last deep breath here, as deep as you can. And slowly go down, vertebra by vertebra, release your back down to the floor. And shift yourself to the side. Great. Lying down here for a moment on your side. Feeling how the blood is flowing back into your feet, into your legs. Enjoying this feeling. And from here, come up again a little. So, and we're just finishing up here. Bring your hands between the legs through, coming with the index finger and the middle finger to the big toes, for example, or with the whole hand to the outer edges of the feet, and shift a little bit right and left if you like. Right and left. Or extend the right leg a little, extend the left leg a little. And for me it's easier with the toes, so I can have my hips a little bit more down. And maybe give your whole spine a little bit of a rock, front and back. You can also grab on below your knees. How does that feel? Feel how the vertebra is going up and down. Great. Play with it, smile. Awesome. Good. And release. Release your legs. Release your arms. Yeah. And from here, we are going to a long and juicy Shavasana today, as long as we have never done it before. And it's quite, 10 minutes, quite long. So enjoy that. So extend your feet a lot. Your toes are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing upward into the sky. And just be where you are right now. And enjoy this long Shavasana for yourself. And just be. I will get you back to your body in around 10 minutes. Just be. your eyes closed and just be in Shavasana. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Having your eyes still closed. When you're ready, coming back to your body. And drawing the knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down in a side body position. And from this position, Release all your tension in the body. Release all the muscles. Check in with your shoulders. Check in with your neck, with your tongue. Softening your face. Your elbow, your arms, your wrists, your fingers, release them. Chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the toes, the ankles, the heels. Release all the muscles, softening your whole body, and feel the gravity of the earth carrying you today. Honoring the way that you chose for today. Breathing in deep one more time. Release. With your next breath, come up again. Find a good sitting pose. Shift yourself up into a final sitting pose. When you're up, bring your hands together in front of the heart. Honor your yoga practice today. Take a deep breath and release. Release your arms, open the eyes. And welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I sure enjoyed. It was a little bit disrupted today by my cat and my nephew. Interrupted, not disrupted, interrupted. So I hope that wasn't that much of a problem for you. All these Twitch live streams here are going up to YouTube, so if you like to repeat something or check out something, you can do so. I appreciate everybody that could give me a follow here, of course. And everybody that heads over to YouTube and subscribes and hit the bell there, thank you so much. And I hope to see you very soon again. Other than that, if you have any ideas, questions or suggestions, you're always invited to write with me directly here in a live stream. Or you can also write me via Discord or commenting on a video in YouTube. I will see it. Join my Discord, maybe. And yeah, if you want to connect me with me, join my Discord. So we have a lot of cool videos coming up on YouTube. Real dedicated YouTube videos, especially for back pain at the moment. Or against back pain, however you want it. For a healthy back. So with that said, I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. I hope to see you very soon again. And from here, we close it, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Close it directly here. So bye, and yeah, see you soon.